FSN Radio. It's all about what's next. Go to financialsurvivalnetwork.com and sign up for your free weekly newsletter. You'll also get 3 free reports. The Financial Survival Network. It's all about what's next.
Welcome. You are listening to the Financial Survival Network. I'm Kerry Lutz. It's April 2nd. You made it through April Fools. Well, the joke is on you. This economy, well, there is hope. Helicopter money is on its way. Programs are being implemented right this minute. One of them, payroll or paycheck protection program, expected to be started tomorrow, on Friday. And well, you know, when you're dealing with business and you're dealing with all the things we're going through, sometimes it feels like you need to be a little bit, have to have intuition, a little bit, shall we say, psychic, maybe a third eye. And maybe that's why Third Eye Management and Associates would be a good place for you to be. Good friend Karl Gibbons runs the operation there. Oh, and by the way, before we get started, what about your take on business, on the market? Are you applying for the stimulus? Where's that going to leave you? Just send us an email, kl@kerrylutz.com. So, Karl, stimulus is on its way, trillions of dollars every which way. What's this going to do for the market and for businesses? Is it really going to be a lifeline?
Well, Kerry, I think, as always, the devil is in the detail, right? So the first thing that I would advise everybody to do is don't just rush out there and have a knee-jerk reaction and fill out all those forms. Go talk to your CPA, go talk to your financial advisor or your CFO. Just read it through, because often when you're dealing with anything with government, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? So right. I encourage everybody to just take a deep breath. Don't be rushed by any date, although don't ignore any date. But without doubt, it's going to have a huge impact. I think that the government have done the right thing. Uncle Sam has absolutely done the right thing. I think that it's not only that, but it's also a bit of a firewall for the re-election that we've got coming up. So I think Mr. Trump certainly wants to do that. But I think it will have a huge and an immediate effect. But Kerry, here's the thing. Let's not lose sight of the fact that it's entrepreneurs and small and mid-market businesses that lead in times of crisis and solve these economic meltdowns. It's not governments or big business. Correct. Guys, listeners, it's down to you. Look, we're entrepreneurs, we're business owners, we are proactive, we are not reactive. Governments are always reactive. So don't sit around, don't wait for them. You've got to go make it happen for yourself. And if you do, I think there'll be lots of good stuff out there.
Yeah, that's so true. Government, you know, it's, look, in this case, probably needed. Obviously, it's not something you want to do. On the other hand, if it's a difference between you being able to survive for 3 or 4 months or right. not, then you got to do it. And
no, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And there's lots of other stuff out there as well. I saw one just this morning that popped up on my Facebook page that it's a grant you can apply for immediately if you are a restaurant owner or restaurant employee, and they will give you an immediate $500 payout to help you out. It's on a first come first serve basis, but it's out there. So there's lots of stuff out there if you go take a look. But what I don't want people to do, Kerry, and I'm sure you're the same, is I don't want people to panic. Yes. Okay, we've got to stay calm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
About that. But panic and fear, it's as contagious as coronavirus. It can cripple you just as much. And I think that from a forecast perspective, there's no doubt about it. Q2 is going to be rough and tough. I have no kind words for Q2. You have just got to get down there, put your shoulder to the wheel, and tough this one out.
Yeah.
Okay. But I really believe that by Q3, I think it will start to definitely flatten out from a business economic perspective. I think we're going to see a return to work. I think the goods part of the economy, which is 40%, right, give or take, I think they will come back first, and they will come back strong. I think the service part of the economy will split into two. I think the traditional service-based industries, they will come back fairly quickly. I think what I call non-essential, social or interactive-based services, restaurants, tourism, travel, hospitality, I think it will be a little bit slower coming back because it's cyclical, right? If you had a vacation booked in August and August is gone, then you're basically waiting till next August till you can go again. But I do believe that by Q3 we're going to be seeing it turn around. The thing that's worrying me, Kerry, is Q4, because the bounce back will be hard, and it will be hard, just as hard as Q2 will be tough, because I think what's going to happen is there'll be so much pent-up demand across the board that's going to be coupled with a shortage of supply. So I want everybody listening to start looking at their supply chain right now. I want them to look up and down their supply chain, because whether we like it or not, and we can discuss the politics of it another day, China is 30% of the world's production. It just is. I'm sitting here talking into a telephone, talking to you, which is probably entirely 100% made in China.
I'm sure.
They've been out, they've been down, they have a delay. I think that once we come out of the other side of this, the pent-up demand for products, goods and services is going to be so huge that I don't think the supply chain is going to be able to keep up. And that means A, shortages, and B, price increases. So be warned, people, be warned.
Yeah, get ready. As long as we don't have food shortages or major food shortages, we should get through it okay. That's always been my concern. I have two daughters in Manhattan, told them to take their husbands and their kids and get out, because said, I just don't know if they're so incompetent in New York. I don't know if they'll be able to stay on top of it and stop civil unrest from occurring or something else.
FSN Radio. It's all about what's next.
Lumina Gold, ticker symbol LUM on the Toronto Venture and LMGDF on the OTC, is yet another of legendary mining investor Ross Beaty's Lumina Group. It's advancing the largest primary gold deposit in Ecuador. The resource is estimated to contain 16.7 million ounces of gold and 2.2 billion pounds of copper. At just $7 US per ounce gold equivalent, it trades at an incredible 13% of its net present value. More good news is on the way with an updated PEA study expected in Q2 of 2020. It has unparalleled infrastructure. There's grid power to camp with plentiful, inexpensive hydropower available. It's close to two ports and is just 8 kilometers from a paved highway. Water is plentiful. It's at low elevation, and the closest community, which is very supportive of Lumina's effort, is just a 7-kilometer ride. With all this going for it, it's likely to follow the typical Ross Beaty formula, which means big returns to shareholders. Find out more and sign up for notifications at luminagold.com. That's Lumina, Lumina gold.com.
The Financial Survival Network. It's all about what's next.
Right. Well, we're as close as we've ever been to martial law in this country ever, right?
Yes.
Right now. We're one step away from it, and I don't think neither of us want to panic people.
No,
but I think here's the thing, Terry. Right, we've had the perfect storm, the ultimate perfect storm. Mm-hmm. Now we all knew there was going to be a realignment of the economy. We knew that. Anybody that follows any history of the economy knows that there are regular readjustments, and we knew there was going to be a second one following the 2007. We knew that was coming. So we can prepare for that. So I have no sympathy for anybody that says, oh my God, I didn't see the downturn coming. No, we didn't know when it was. I actually was saying Q3 of this year, but it came a little bit earlier.
Election.
But none of us predicted the little Russia and Saudi debacle. So that affected the price of oil, right?
Correct.
And now we have coronavirus. Put those three together, and I don't care how many eyes you've got. None of us saw that one come in, right?
No. How could you? I mean, really?
No.
You just weren't. It wasn't going to happen. You couldn't know because we're human and we can't really tell the future. All we can do is kind of look for patterns from the past and hope that we get it from there. That's really it.
Right. I think that the business owners that are listening and the entrepreneurs that are listening, you've got 4 roads to recovery now. You need to take this time to rethink what needs to change in your business model as a direct result of what's going on right now. The next thing is you need to retool. The second are retool. What new tools, if any, should you be using? We're going through, everybody's working from home, right? You're working from home, I'm working from home, all my clients are working from home. Employees and business owners are going to be waking up on the other side of this and saying, why was I paying this 20, 30, 50,000 a month rent for these offices? We got through it with everybody working from home. Maybe that's what's going to be happening in the future. The whole internet-based conferencing, networking, without doubt, that is going to have a lasting effect. And then you need to say to yourself, what have I got to redirect? What priorities do you need to be focusing on going forward? So now the 4th are you're ready to reboot.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Nobody has any excuse anymore, Kerry, to say things like, and we've all heard it, right? And to be fair, we're all guilty. If only I had the time, I must get round to doing this. I must, when I've got 5 minutes to spare, I'm going to readdress this. Well, you've got it now.
Yes.
You've got, when you come out, when we hit the other side of the wall here, when we climb over this wall, you've got to hit the ground running. You have to. You have no choice. It's going to be only the strongest survive. Real natural selection here, huh? Well, that's a sad fact of life, but it's also an advantage for some people, right? So maybe you can amplify your market share, expand your market share by taking over the client list, the orders, the plant, the machinery, the employees of somebody that was not so weak and not so prepared. I believe that will be an opportunity. In fact, only yesterday, I was helping a couple of my clients do exactly that with somebody that's already, as we say in the UK, thrown in the towel. But here's the thing. The whole buying and selling of a business model will also be affected, and it's going to have the ARV effect, the after repair value. Yes. So let's just say you put your business on the market after this or during this for $1 million. I will tell you now, you're going to be looking at a 60% discount to even start the conversation. No one's going to really. So I'm going to be only offering you 40 grand, and that's just the start. That's just the start. I know. And timing is everything in life, as we say. And, I'm glad we came across you. Very interesting. The website for you to go to check this out, thirdeyemanagement.com. And Karl's a fellow Floridian here, although you wouldn't know it from his accent. And, hey, some wise words to be followed here, Karl. People want to connect with you, get in touch with you. Is there another way besides the website? Website, social media, just Google Karl Gibbons. You'll find me. If you want to give me a call or text me, 239-961-0927. That's 239-961-0927. Okay, excellent. We got that. Really appreciate your stopping by today. Good luck. And hey, we'll be following your advice closely in the days and weeks ahead. Thanks, Kerry. Stay safe, everybody. Hey, and questions or comments, KL@KerryLutz.com, KL@KerryLutz.com, Twitter feed @KerryLutz, Facebook page, Financial Survival Network, and that's where you find us on the web, financialsurvivalnetwork.com. Karl, really appreciate it. We'll talk to you again real soon. Take care.
FSN Radio. It's all about what's next. Go to financialsurvivalnetwork.com and sign up for your free weekly newsletter. You'll also get 3 free reports. The Financial Survival Network. It's all about what's next.